A lot of good things out there, obviously. But the bottom line tonight is way too many penalties. You know, there's a lot of penalties that we don't have to take. You know, everything we can fix there, but we can't take those many penalties. It kills so many guys and run out the energy in the end. You know, and gotta be smarter.
Well, you're not going to beat that club if you take 9 minors and you get, 5-on-3s or 4-on-3s 4 times in a game. It's just I've played against them too many times. They got too much skill. They're the highest scoring team in the league for a reason. If you look at the teams that are successful, it's not the teams that are the most penalized teams. It's the teams that are the least penalized teams.
It's frustrating. It's it's an emotional game out there, and I definitely won't happen again. That kind of stuff at the end of a game, and it hurt our group tonight, and I'll take that on me, and we'll go forward from here.
Oh, it's disappointing, when you have a 3-0 lead, and the way we played in the first half of the game, you have to be disappointed. But I think at this point, what's happened in the last month for us, you try to grab every little piece, a little positive piece that you can take from games like this, and trying to maintain that for the next one. And there's a lot of good things there. And when you play against a team like Flyers that are the highest scoring team in the NHL, they're going to create some chances. And I think at this point, we have to kind of analyze why we took so many penalties and how we can get away from that.
I think he did a really good job, and a lot of positive things out there. And obviously, he must be frustrated too about the penalties. He knew that this team has a penalty problem. So, but that's what he said after the game. That everybody were trying so hard and gave everything out what we had. But there's a fine line to work really hard and smart, or just hard. So that's one thing what we have to learn. And
it's at the end of the game, especially when you already played 3 periods. We killed a lot of penalties early on in the game there. So it was not like we were the freshest the legs out there. But when you get a 4-minute penalty in overtime, that's a lot to take. And we killed 3 minutes, and they got the goal there. So we got to be more disciplined. There's no doubt.
Well, there's a lot of positives. I mean, first of all, there was more skill up front than I thought there was, and the energy and the aggression, not the aggression, but the energy and the enthusiasm on the bench, I thought was really good. And I knew everybody left everything they had on the ice. I mean, it wasn't a question of people not giving it their all or anything like that. They tried hard, but in the end, you can't overcome making dumb mistakes.
I think things felt good out there. Bruce runs things pretty well and pretty calm, and everybody knows what's going on most of the time, and that's all we can ask. I mean, our coaching staff came together last night, so it's one of those things where we weren't expecting a lot of X's and O's. He let us play tonight, and we did a good job for the most part.
When you make a change, you're going to see, we're hoping to see a more energized team, and I think that's what we brought in the first half, first period. Like I said, that felt good, getting those goals, getting the forecheck going, and we only had one practice, one day with the new staff, and we get back to work tomorrow and try to correct those little things that is going to make us more effective.
The guys came out pretty energized and a little more relaxed and not squeezing the stick so tight, and I think we had a little more belief in this locker room, and we'll continue that into practice tomorrow and get ready for Sunday.
You have to put something together, and you have to put a streak together, and that's if you don't believe you can do it, then why do we play? I mean, if you think that with a third of the season gone that you're not ready to make the playoffs and make a run, then there's something wrong. That's just not the way I'm built. So I mean, we'll go in tomorrow. We'll learn from what the mistakes. We'll watch a lot of video and then we'll correct them hopefully. And then the next game we'll come back to it and we'll see what we do.